is ready for a challenge. As you guys know, we are in the month of July. Can you believe it? Time is moving so quickly. Since we're in the month of July, I thought it would be a good idea. Why not we memorize a passage of scripture every week for the month of July? I think it's doable. I have already started to do this challenge. My memory text for this week is taken from Psalm 20, verse 7 and 8, and it goes like this. Some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Psalm 20, verse 7 and 8. What I get from Psalm 20, verse 7 and 8 is that we are to put our trust in God and not in carnal horses and carnal chariots. But do you know what my favorite part of this challenge is? You, yes you can get involved in this channel, in this challenge. If you are between the ages of 17 and under, you can get involved. All you have to do is film yourself reciting your memory text that you learned and ask a parent to send us that video. You can send it at admin@stsministry.com. Again, admin@stsministry.com. Once you send that video, your video will be uploaded on this channel. Isn't that amazing? But there is a deadline. It must come in the month of July, as it is a July challenge. Guys, if you are struggling with how to memorize scripture, here is a video that my dad did, a short snippet of my dad's video, giving you some tips.
Get your book. And this book is going to be your sword of the Spirit. You can connect it to your diary journal. In the front of that book, I want you to leave about 3 or 5 pages. On page number 1, you put the first scripture there. For example, Psalm 1, verse 1. You put down Psalm 1, verse 1 at the beginning. You call that page your table of contents. Your what? Table of contents. Then you turn over to about page 5, and that's where you begin to chronicle the scripture. Then you write Psalm 1, verse 1, and write out the scripture. This is putting all your senses into learning. Write out Psalm 1, verse 1, and write out every word of the verse. At the end of the verse, you put Psalm 1, verse 1. Is that point clear? Write it out. After you write that out, go back to your book where Psalm 1, verse 1 is written. I want you to read that verse 10 times. Repetition is what will cause you to remember the scripture. Read Psalm 1 10 times by looking at the verse. Psalm 1, verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight, verse 2, is in the law of the Lord. In the Lord doth he meditate day and night. Psalm 1, verse 1 and verse 2. Do that 10 times. And then close the book and recite it without looking at it. And because you prayed before, watch the miracle.